What's the mood been like since Tuesday?
Yeah, obviously we're all disappointed. I mean, everybody looks at the table after every game. We didn't play well first half. There's no disguising that. But last 20 minutes, half an hour, we could have nicked something from the game, which we probably didn't really deserve after the first half. But we're back in yesterday, working hard and ready for another tough game Saturday.
Do you think this is getting to some of the players being in a relegation battle?
Possibly, yeah. I mean, you look at the team the other night. There's Popey, Casey, and myself. Probably only three of us who've played winning League Two football. There's people who've played a lot of games, but not many winning games. And there's a know-how and there's a knack to knowing how to win League Two games. And that's something that the senior lads need to pass on more to the younger ones. But we can't let it affect us, because before you know it, well, after tomorrow there's 12 games left, so it's the business time of the season, and we need to produce.
Is that quite difficult to do when you're in a team which is lacking confidence at the moment as well?
I wouldn't say it's difficult for me personally. I don't think I'm lacking confidence, but as a team, if you're looking, you might say that, and our position and our form perhaps says that. But you look at the chances we had against Morecambe and against Cambridge in the second half, then we look like a decent team then who are going to get out of it. But it's about doing it every Saturday for the next 12 games to get to the points that we need to stay up.
What can you take from times in your career where you have been involved in a relegation battle and put it into this situation?
Every team's different, every game's different. There's no... I mean, I think if you look before Christmas, we looked at the fixtures and we said, geez, if we have a good Christmas here, we could get right up the league. And we didn't have a great Christmas and New Year, and we found ourselves at the wrong end of the table. So every game there's 3 points available, and we've got to go into every game looking at that.
We're getting the vibe though from other players, and I imagine you'll echo this, that John Askey is helping, things are getting better on the training field. Do you feel that as well? Yeah,
definitely. I mean, I love information. I like knowing everything possible about opposition teams, opposition players, and he gives us loads of that. We can't ask for any more, but as much as he gives it us, we've got to then go out and use it on the pitch. Just little things like the right winger the other night was left-footed, so you don't let him come inside and shoot. So there's no point. Just little things like that. That's the difference between a successful League Two team and a team that's bottom. They take information on board and show people outside and things like that. But that's where we are at the moment, and we need to sort it out quickly.
I guess in this situation, you don't need much more motivation as players. You've got a club this size, trying to get them away and keep them in League Two. But do you think, as players, you're also thinking about your careers as well? You could end up as conference footballers.
You know what? Sometimes players can be really selfish, can look at their own things, and as long as they get paid, then they're happy. But we have to look at the bigger picture. No player wants to be playing League Two conference football. Players out of contract, if they get relegated, then let's be honest, there's not going to be many League Two clubs that are going to want to come in for a player that's been relegated. But you have to look at the bigger picture. There's staff here that have worked here for a long time, do great work for not very little money. They put a lot of hours in and a lot of time, and there would be cutbacks if we got relegated. So you have to think of the bigger picture. It's not just yourselves, it's the whole football club. People's livelihoods are on the line here, and we need to think of people like them.
Two massive games, one against your former club, one against the team bottom of the table now. It is in your hands. Yeah,
obviously it's not going to be decided over the next two games, but two good results would go a long way. Cheltenham, I think, are a very good side, and Duffo's done a great job there, and they've got playing some really good football. So to go there tomorrow to get a result, it's going to have to be one of the better performances of the season. And then Notts County, who have they've spent a lot of money in January, and you look at their squad before January, you think, how are they down there? And then you look at them again now, and I spoke to somebody at Forest Green the other week, and they said they were really good against them. So we know that they're obviously looking to get out of it like everyone else is. So we know two very tough games, but we go there and we've got good. I think it's crazy. We've got second best defensive away record in the league, but then the worst at home. So it's it's crazy. Can't put my finger on why it is.
Do you think you've got enough in the squad to stay up?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, look, there's some experience in there, some leaders in there, and hopefully things just start turning, because they need to.